right, can you hear me? Hello? Let's see here. Testing, testing. Can you hear me on this thing? Okay, cool. Folks can hear me. Good deal. Can you hear me decently? Yeah, Pat, you do that. Make sure you ask your wife what your address is. Hey, Second Star Survival, how's it going? Morning, Epic Gun Talk. John? Angela? All right, good deal. Loud and clear. Give it a few more minutes. Make sure we got some folks hop on here. So anyways, appreciate y'all joining me this morning. I know not a lot of notice for a quick live video, and I'll be honest, I don't do these live videos very often, so getting my mic and all that stuff set up, sometimes a little bit shaky on that. So all right, so give it a few more minutes. I know I got some folks further on the West Coast that would like to hop on here, but this might be a little too early for them. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Here in North Carolina, we've had an onslaught of rain, so I don't reckon I'm going to be doing much outside today. I got to pull my Christmas lights down, and I was hoping to get out of the range, but unfortunately, I don't think a rainy, muddy day is a good day to get out of the range. All right, Pat, just hold on to your address. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Morning. I figured you'd be up this early. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, on the West Coast, like Alaska, or so was it 9 o'clock here? So West Coast is 3 hours behind, so it's 6 in the morning. All right, so just a reminder what I'm throwing in the pot here for my 500 sub giveaway. Got this brass catcher I did a review on. So this is a brand new one in the package, not used. So I found a lot of usefulness with that, especially if you reload. It's good for catching your brass if you're not wanting to chase it all over the place. And then one of the tools I use. Oh, wow, John, you're up real early. That's right. You are in Alaska. Gosh darn it. Sorry to get you up so early. I hope you're already up. And I didn't wake you up. The other thing was this Brownells bit set, so Magnatip set. All right, so yeah, maybe you can see that there. And this is a starter set, so you can always add more bits and all that stuff, different size handles and whatnot. But these things are awesome if you do a lot of, not just gun work, but, if you do, tinkering with other mechanical things. They're a nice, precise set of bits. But they're really helpful when you're doing you know, working on guns and stuff. A lot of times you have different size flathead screws, and you need real specific sizes, and those are real helpful for that. Hey, Michaela, how's it going? Having to go into town to do some shopping. Oh, okay, John. Yeah. How far is it, John? How far is it to town for you when you got to go do shopping? I'm just curious because I know you're out there in Alaska. Okay, cool, Michaela. Good deal. Extra hours are always good. And then last but not least on the prize here, this here LaRue MBT trigger, again, brand new in the box. These things are awesome. And I do, you know, I've got 4 or 5 of those things. So, oh, wow, 300 miles. That's a heck of a shopping trip. So you definitely got to plan the day or so for that. Whew. One day I'll get to Alaska. Every time I talk to somebody that goes out there, it's gorgeous, and I love being outside and hunting and all that. And I think it'd be pretty cool to visit sometime. So, all right, so we got a good bit of people on here. So I think let's without further ado, let's go ahead and get rolling on this thing. So I'm going to use that. Try to see if I can get the. So I don't know if I can switch my screen on this thing or not. Yeah, I'd like to be able to show it on the computer screen, but maybe it's not too washed out. All right. So basically what I'm going to do is do one of those random comment picker deals. I did test it out on some other videos. It works pretty good. So I'm taking the one video from the giveaway. All right. Yeah. So you can see there. I'm going to pause that thing. Okay. And we had total comments was 125. I mean, a lot of those are duplicates. Yeah, that's so washed out. I wish it wasn't so washed out. Trust me, there's comments there. I promise. All right, so I'm gonna take grab a link of that thing. Okay, so copy the link. I have to adjust that camera. I didn't realize it was so washed out. Hey, Main Man Channel, how's it going? All right, so let's see here. So I got the, gosh darn, that's washed out. See if maybe it's the brightness on my screen. It's definitely not the brightness. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit better. All right, yeah, I think y'all can see that a little bit better. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put the link in there for the video, and I have filter duplicate users. Okay, so go ahead and get the YouTube comments. And looks like the amount of unique commenters is 56. So 56 of you guys, you know, commented at least one time on the video. So that's how many got in. So that's pretty awesome. Hey, Mr. Good Times, how's it going? Pat, the suspension is killing you. Sorry. Well, I hope before I hit the start button on this thing and you know, pick the winner. You know, I really appreciate y'all throwing me some support, and you know, I hope whoever gets this stuff can put it to good use. I mean, I put a lot of thought together on what I wanted to do for 500. I honestly, you know, if you asked me a year ago if I would have 500 subs, I would have said you're crazy. So pretty humbled and honored, you know, that you guys sticking around and watching my silly stuff. And I got about 4 videos lined up already, over the next couple weeks on my 6.5 Grendel build. So, alrighty, folks. So go ahead and hit this start button. And it's gonna draw somebody's dang name. Paul J. Roberts. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Paul J. Roberts. So I don't think he's in the chat. Oh boy. So you are the winner. So Paul, if you happen to be here, yeah, I don't see you. Just scroll up, just make sure. I don't think I saw him come in. That sucks. Would have been nice to have been somebody here in the chat that it picked. But Paul J. Roberts, you are the winner. So ways to get a hold of me. You can either get a hold of me through my Instagram if you want to message me there, or if you go to my YouTube channel and go to the About section, you can contact me via email. Of course, you got to go through one of those CAPTCHA things where it makes sure you're not a spam or a bot or something. But yeah. So Paul J. Roberts, you are the guy. Congrats, buddy. I hope you can put this stuff to good use, and definitely let me know what you put that dang trigger in. So it's an awesome 2-stage trigger. Anybody looking for a precision trigger, I guess they make a single stage as well. I have yet to try it. I've been pretty happy with the 2-stage one for precision stuff. So yeah. Thanks again for everybody. Throwing their name in the hat and all the support. And, I wish I could give everybody, you get a trigger, everybody gets a trigger. I wish I could give everybody one, but, I'm just one guy, and, I got this stuff out of my own pocket to give out. So cool. All right. We can sit around and chat for a few minutes if y'all want. I also have a video that's premiering at 10 o'clock, I guess, Eastern. So I'll be on that chat. It's a pretty short video, though, so chat won't be too long. But, hang out here for a couple minutes. Maybe Paul happens to hop in. I kind of doubt it, though, since it's already 13 minutes in. So, but, yeah, Pat, no problem, dude. Was real happy to do this. I wanted to do something, from the heart and get, put some stuff out there that really I found value in, and, hope that I could pass that stuff along to somebody else. So, Mr. Good Times asked how the 6.5 build's going. It's going, well, the build's done. I just finished it. So it's all together. I took a long time putting it together, though, just because I wanted to take some good video of some of the process and some of the extra things that I did. Like I did release 2 videos, one for lapping the upper receiver and one for the dimple for your gas block. Yeah, Pat, you do that, bud. So yeah, I hope to have some more giveaways down the road. So yeah, just stay tuned. I mean, as I hit milestones and whatnot. Oh, speaking of which, the original giveaway video, and I'll get back to the 6.5 here in a second. The original giveaway video, there was a couple of GoFundMe's for Mr. Holster, as well as the Archangel Lawrence. So just a little update on and a plug for those guys. Mr. Holster, if you give, there's going to be some giveaways to that. So every $10 towards his fund. He's got cancer and isn't expected to make it. So this is to help his wife out, when he's, once he passes or what have you. I hate to talk like that, but, I think the writing's on the wall, unfortunately, so he's preparing for the worst. But anyways, every $10 donated to that gets you in the drawing for a raffle. There's some stuff coming up for that. Also for Lawrence, Gorillas and Guns, he's doing also a little raffle. So for every $10 towards Lawrence's GoFundMe to help his family out, I guess they had enough money to stay in a hotel over the holidays, but then they're back out living in their car again. So anything, even if it's $5, anybody that can go and donate at least something. But every $10 gets your name in the hat for a raffle. There's some stuff from Vortex that donated. I think Blue Alpha Gear, I think, also donated some stuff. So, pretty, it's for a good cause, and then you get your name in the hat for a raffle. So, but yeah, anyway, so if you get a chance and you got some extra funds, go check that out. Hey, Mr. Hootie Hoo, what's going on, brother? So yeah, Mr. Hootie Hoo, you missed the drawing. It was Paul J. Roberts won the little 500 sub giveaway I was doing. So, so I'm just gonna hang out and talk for a few. Happy Saturday to you. It's rainy here in North Carolina, so nothing fun outside for me. So I might as well sit in front of the screen. So, but yeah, so definitely go check those GoFundMe pages out, and donate if you can. And every $10 you donate for either Mr. Holster or Lawrence to help his family out. Like I said, they're living in a car. Every $10 gets your name in the hat for a raffle. So, but yeah, the 6.5 Grendel build, it's basically done. I got some other videos coming up. One I'm going to premiere at 10 o'clock. With some of the build, I'm going to show what I can without breaking the YouTube rules. So this is quite the challenge, because I like to show, exactly what I'm doing. And I think I do a good job at that. Throughout this video series, I got 4 coming down the pipe, and then I'll have a final video or so once I get it out to the range and get some testing done. So I just picked up my first little box of ammo, a couple boxes for that 6.5 Grendel, and so it should be a pretty nice shooting rifle. So hey there, Rich, what's going on? Yeah, you missed the drawing. It was Paul J. Roberts won it. So hey, morning, R4 Mississippi Thunder. But yeah, so that's the 6.5 Grendel build. So I got a premiere video coming up at 10, and I'm trying not to inundate folks with premieres. I just thought, since I was doing the live stream this morning, it'd be a nice way to round the morning out. And Second Star Survival. Yeah, it's hard to hear that. I mean, I've donated, some of my family and friends have donated to try to help them out. They both got jobs, but they're, to get yourself into a stable living environment, you got to have, some money for deposits and all that stuff. And it'd be nice. I mean, I'm not rich. If I could just give them, a whole ton of money, I would. But so we're just trying to reach out to the community and help, help Lawrence and his family out. They got a 14-year-old son, and they're, living in a car, and and they got health issues on top of that. So I know Lawrence had a heart attack this year. It's a pretty sad situation. So again, if anybody can help out, $10, every $10 in gets you in your name in the hat for a raffle, for both Mr. Holster, if you donate there, or if you donate for the other GoFundMe. So like I said, just go back to the original giveaway video from a couple weeks ago, and you'll see the links for the GoFundMe. So, and I know some of y'all here in the chat have already donated as well. So some more videos to come. I have a little update on another video I talked about back in, I think, November. I was working on a video about my grandfather's a rifle he brought back from World War II. So it's a true bring back. It has quite the story to it. And I started putting together the video for it, but I got the footage I need. Unfortunately, I'm waiting on some photographs. So I contacted, my grandfather's no longer with us. He passed in 2005. But I'm looking for some pictures of his time in the Pacific on the islands. He was a Navy radioman, and he did beach landings with the Marines and spent a lot of time bouncing around the Solomon Islands and stuff. So anyways, hey Scotsman, how's it going? Yeah, you just missed it. It was Paul J. Roberts that won the won the giveaway. So we're just sitting around chatting this Saturday morning. But yeah. So anyways, on my grandfather's rifle, I'm waiting on some photos from my uncle, and I'm trying not to pester him too much. he's pretty old. My dad's older brother. So yeah, Nate, I had that same thing pop up the other day. And it was the first time that we shot that old rifle. So that's part of what I want to talk about in the video that I'm going to do on that rifle. I just want it to be this video on my granddad's rifle, from World War II he brought back, has a lot of sentimental value to me, and I just want it to be right. So I'm putting a lot of time into it. I'm not, it's not something I can really throw together. But yeah. So yeah, that's coming up. Like I said, Second Star Survival. Yeah, I appreciate that. My grandfather, we were pretty close. He was in the Navy. I was in the Navy. I had just got out and started my civilian life just before he passed away. So in 2005, and I have a lot of memories of him. And then, my grandmother, his wife passed away in 2017, and my father passed away 2 months after my grandmother as well. So it was kind of if I can give any advice to anybody out here, if you still got grandparents and parents, anything like that, cherish every moment you got with them, even if you don't agree with things. Spend the time you can, because you never know when they're just not going to be there anymore. Especially with my dad, I was very blessed to have spent a good bit of time with my dad the last couple of years before he passed away. He passed away pretty suddenly at 63 of a heart attack, and it was quite the shocker. He actually passed away at church, out of all places. So, but yeah. So, anyways, so I'll stop rambling on here. If you guys, again, thanks so much for all the support, and I wanted to kind of give back. It was a good year, and passing that 500 sub mark, I thought was pretty awesome. And if you guys, if y'all have any ideas for anything y'all want to see, let me know. I'm open to suggestions, and otherwise I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Little projects I'm working on, a little bit of shooting. I'm probably going to get some off-roading in the truck and the ATVs this year. I'll probably throw some of those videos up, and hopefully some awesome hunting later this year. So I'm already missing hunting season. I can't wait till the fall again. So, but cool. Alrighty, folks. I think that about wraps it up. So thanks again. And, anybody that wants to catch me on the premiere at 10 o'clock, it's a short video. It's probably one of the shortest ones I've done. I think it's like 3 minutes or something. So, you won't have to bear with it too long. But yeah, so if, I'll say goodbye for now. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend and awesome New Year. And I will, see whoever pops in on the lot or the premiere at 10 o'clock. All right. So catch y'all later. Thanks again.